Hey YouTube, welcome back to WJ's World. So today I made it home safe. Everything drove and rode like a champ. So now I'm going to start looking at what I need to do to get this thing DOT inspected and get whatever I see that needs to be changed. So looking at the tires, I know I'm going to need new tires. And that tensioner that I originally pointed out in Alabama, that thing whistled the entire way home, so that was quite annoying. I called the Ford dealership, gave them the VIN number, and they gave me the price of it, which is astronomical, so no, I can't get it from there. But this engine is a very common engine, so that part should actually be very common. So I looked at AutoZone, or was it Advanced, and I think I seen it for like 60 bucks, which is still a little high, but better than 140, no, actually $35 from Advanced Auto. So I'm gonna call them and see if they actually have this part, and I'll buy it just to see if it fits. I mean, I'll pay as much as, 70, 80 bucks for the part, but 140, I can't pay that for a belt tensioner. It's not that expensive. It's not worth that much money. Like Advanced has one for $66.99. I'll get that versus what Ford is trying to charge for the same part, and that's because I called it commercial truck part. So I'm gonna go on South Side today and also go look at the tires, because I found a brand new set of tires after getting out the truck and actually looking at the tires. Yeah, I'm glad I made it home and didn't have a blowout or anything. But looking at the tires, I found some at Walmart, same size drive tires for $262 a piece, which is much better than what I've seen just generally online. $335 was the minimum I was looking at other places, but Walmart actually has them for $262. So, and it's the same type of tire that everybody else is selling for $335. So I guess that's Walmart's deal. So if I'm gonna go to Southside, because they have some truck tire, used tire spots over there, and if I can get a tire, then I'll go ahead and get one over there and get my front tires changed. It's gonna be like $600-700. Well, if I can get them for $262, it might be like $650 with them changing them. So we'll see. And if anything, I'll buy the tires and take it to some of the local guys and see if they could change them for 50 bucks a piece. And that's just the change. So, they charge extra for the truck tires. So after driving for basically 10 hours last night, that particular tensioner right there, as soon as I started the vehicle, that thing started squeaking like crazy. So that's the one that's going to be hopefully around 60 bucks to get replaced. And I can do that myself. And you see these tires. These tires are the horrible ones, so I barely got any meat on these tires. But they got me home. That's all I can ask for. They've done their job. Time to go. Another thing, when it comes to the ride in particular, one guy said on the channel, "This a good truck, but it rides like a tank." Man, if that ain't the truth. These trucks are good for 2 or 3 hours of driving, not 10. You really shouldn't be driving 10 hours with this type of truck. 8 to 10 hours. Your basic full ELD run, you shouldn't be doing it with this type of truck. This is like an around town, maybe regional, 3 hours away truck. Another item before I hit the road, definitely I have to get changed because of the way this thing drives, the shock. I gotta change that bad boy. I gotta get a better shock. It did its job, but I think they're old. I wanna say they're old, so I wanna go ahead and get some new ones before I really hit the road. And that's, that's an easy change. Look at that, it's right there. Eventually, I'm gonna replace the turbo just to make sure it's up and running and good. I can do that probably this fall or something. One of my good friends, he's actually a diesel mechanic trained by the military. He actually teaches at Fort Lee right now to tear down diesel engines, their particular diesel engines, but nothing is new to him. And then I'm a mechanic myself, so I'm a big do-it-yourselfer, as you guys know, and I have no problem getting in here and getting my hands dirty on whatever needs to be done. So basically, it's just a couple of things that really need to be worked on when it comes to this truck to get her up and running, or I should say, or to get it DOT regulated. I guess I'll do it sometime between today and tomorrow. I gotta detail this cab because it's filthy. I finally got my ELD in. It took forever. I got the Keep Trucking ELD / dash cam combo. I was just looking at a guy's video and he put the sticker on the side of his truck. He's like, hey, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna put the sticker, this truck uses the ELD sticker on the side of my truck. Makes me feel like a trucker. Yeah, that right there. I'm gonna put that on the side of the truck. Driver uses electronic log, so. Oh, they got 2 of them actually. So I can put it on both sides of the truck. Sweet. As I get closer to operating, you know, I'm gonna just go along for the journey. Now, I guess my channel is not specifically trucking. My channel is basically whatever I do. I got some plans and some ideas that I want to formulate and put on video based on trucking and based in other forms of business and employment too, because not everybody's a business person, and I know that not everybody's willing to jump out and go crazy with the business. Some people want to grow in their employment situation, and I want to help steer people like that as well, because we all can't be business owners. You know, if there's too many captains, who's working on the ship if everybody's trying to be the captain, basically. So what I'd like to do is, you know, showcase all forms of growth, basically. Whatever you got to do to get to where you're trying to go, whether you're trying to be a manager, whether you're trying to be, you know, a supervisor, CEO, owner, whatever you're trying to do, let's get people there. Let's build something that people can come to and look in the comment section and get some advice and get some words of wisdom, some encouragement, and get people there. So I'm just trying to portray my side of trying to do that same thing, and eventually we will get there. So, but onward with this journey. This is going to be a fun one though. All right, here goes my ELD and the brand new webcam. So I'll hook this up sometime this weekend. I'm not really in a rush right now because, I mean, I'm not going to be doing anything as of right now. But this stuff finally came in. I think it took like a solid month for it to come in, because actually they were out of them due to everybody buying trucks, and now that that's a permanent regulation, I guess a couple years back everybody didn't have to have the ELD, but now everybody who has a MC US dot number has to have an ELD. That's another thing I'm gonna stop by. I'm gonna stop by Michael's today so I can get some 2-inch lettering so I can put my US dot number on the side of the truck, because this is mine. So this one is mine. I'm not renting, this is mine, so I'm gonna stick it on the side of the truck and it's gonna stay there. But yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and get my day started. I'm gonna run over to the auto parts store and pick up this tensioner and see if it's the same size, and then I'll also look at the shocks for this truck, see if I can find them online, because I'll probably find them the cheapest online. And what else do I need? I'm gonna clean out the box, go over to the south side, look at the tire. Yeah, I might as well go ahead and go do all that stuff right now. Over here on the south side, we have this whole Ford commercial truck building, truck service center, that I'm coming to get the belt tensioner. So I tried to look around to see if I could find the belt tensioner cheaper, and I did, but it's gonna take a week to get it in, and I don't wanna waste no time trying to get the part in, just in case I can hurry up and get other parts going. The belt squeakiness is annoying, so that's something I can do today. So every day I gotta take advantage of what I can do, even if I gotta pay a little more, because the part is somewhere else is $122 and it's $140 here. So that convenience for me to get it quicker and just to hurry up and get things going, you know, it's a better deal. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get it from the Ford dealership. I'm gonna order my shocks online, and I'll probably end up ordering the tires online, unless I could find one of the local tire guys that has some used tires, but most likely they're not gonna be great tires, so I probably will just get brand new tires just to eliminate that as a problem, eliminate it as an issue. Got brand new tires, no issue with it. So, and then on top of that, when it comes to passing the inspection, I'll have no issue passing any road inspections or getting a DOT inspection. So I'm gonna just go ahead and I'll make the money back. That's the thing about it. Once I get started, it's all uphill from there because I plan to work my butt off to make the money back, to make all my money back and then some. So, you know, you just got to take it, everything with a grain of salt, take the good with the bad, and, you know, deal with it for right now. I'm gonna go up in here right now and buy the belt tensioner and price the shocks and what else? See what a DOT inspection costs. All right, cool beans. I just went in there and talked to, purchased the tensioner, $150. So I just, $150.18. Like I said, it was $20 more than buying it at Advance, or in AutoZone can't even get it. Advance was talking 100 and some change per shock, which amount to about $300 plus the shipping. The Ford dealership, or main Ford Center, actually had them for $46 each. So I went ahead and ordered them. I don't pay for them till they get in. She's gonna call me. So 80, 90 bucks for both shocks, which is fantastic. They do DOT inspections here, so all I have to do, I wanted to know what was the rundown of the DOT inspection. So the only thing on my truck I really don't know about is the brakes. And if I gotta get, you know, all the brakes or whatever, it is what it is. I got hydraulic brakes, which is good, but if I gotta get the brakes or change the brakes, I'm fine with that. I can possibly do that myself. I think my jack can handle the front. I don't know if my jack can handle the back. I got a 2.5 ton jack. I might have to get a bigger jack, get a 5 ton jack. But yeah, it's, you know, I can come down here, Southside, and get all my work done, or any work that I need done to the Ford, because this is a Ford dealership. They also sell brand new Ford 750s. So that's cool too. So I'm gonna go home and we're gonna put this tensioner on. I should have got a serpentine belt too. But looking at the belt actually looks in decent condition. So I'm gonna put the tensioner on and stop that horrible squeak. And then next week, she said by Wednesday, the shock should be in. Then I can put those on. And then hopefully by the end of next week, I can go ahead and bring it over here for an inspection for the day. And yeah, we'll go from there though. Oh, I'm also gonna detail that truck today too. That thing is so disgusting. Okay. All right, I got the tensioner, the belt tensioner. So I'm gonna go ahead and change this bad boy right now. It does seem a little bit more heavy duty, but I mean, it is what it is. So we'll go ahead and change this thing right now. I did notice a little oil leak underneath. I don't know exactly where it's coming from. I got to do an oil change. I might go ahead and get a oil pan gasket because it does look kind of funky. So I might go ahead and get that as well while I'm at it. But like I said, I do a lot of the maintenance myself because it saves. So I might end up seeing what I can do as far as this oil leak. I'm trying to trace where the oil came from. Driving here 10 hours, I didn't have any issue as far as oil or anything. So once I do an oil change, which will be next week, first I'm gonna get the tires. I'm gonna buy the tires today. So I found some for $2.62 a tire. I'll go ahead and get those. Oof, dirty. I'll go ahead and get the tires and then work on getting the oil change. Because like I said, for diesel, I like to put the oil additive into the diesel. Makes the engine run a little better. Than I always use everyday treatment, hot shot everyday treatment in my fuel. So I bought a new bottle of that. That's only $20 a bottle, but it treats up to 400 gallons. So I got another one of those. So let's go ahead and get on this little repair, and I'll let you guys hear what it sounded like and what I had to endure for 10 hours. And then we'll turn it back on and see how it sounds after I change the part. Very annoying. $13mm, and that's it. Let's go ahead and reach down in here. Ooh, okay. Gotta use my Hulk Hogan strength. just that easy, people. Take the bolt out. It's the old one. Got the new one. Put the bolt through. Okay, new part on. As you can see, got the belt back on. Make sure everything is lined up the way it's supposed to. Within the next week, I'm gonna go ahead and do an oil change because I'm gonna have to do it. So it's whatever. Like I said, I might as well go ahead and get the gasket as well. So now let's start her up and see how it's gonna sound with that brand new piece up in there. Okay, I started it up and the squeak did not go away. So this just became a preventative maintenance video. Now that I know that the tensioner is okay, I think I have an idea of what more is the problem. And it's the AC compressor clutch. The squeak is definitely on that side, so I know it has something to do with either the alternator pulley or the clutch on the AC compressor. So I'm gonna have to live with it for now. AC is not that big of a deal, and you know, the squeak is not gonna kill anything. So, but it has a new tensioner, and like I said, the force that I used to take the old tensioner off with, it should have been much harder than that. So preventive maintenance, so yay. Right now I'm looking at everything that I'm gonna need to pass the DOT inspection. So I'm looking at the brakes. I got some stress cracks on the front rotors. Looking at them, I might as well just go ahead and replace the rotors while I do the brakes. Cool thing is I got disc brakes all the way around, so I'm happy about that. I'll go ahead and order some brakes. I don't know if I got the ability to lift this truck up to do them though. I might actually have to just go ahead and invest in a newer jack, a 5-ton jack. But I got newer, I'll go ahead and get the brakes. And even if they were drums, I can do them. But disc brakes, I know I can do them. And I got my impact, the Milwaukee super strong impact. I can take these lug nuts off. So yeah, we'll go ahead and go that route, and we'll go ahead and see what's up with getting these brakes. I want to get the brakes done all the way around. And then after that, oil change, the front tires, and the DOT inspection. So it's gonna cost me a little bit of money to do this, probably about $1,000, $1,500 to get all of this done. But that's in the name of getting this thing on the road and you know, safe, in the name of safety for not just me, but for the people on the road. You know, I want to come home, they want to go home. So, you know, I just have to foot out the bill to go ahead and get this thing straight. But the good thing about it is I can do the work. So even though it's going to cost some money, $300-400 for all the rotors, you know, maybe $100 for all the brakes, I can do them myself. So that's kind of like my cheat code, if you will. Next thing I'm gonna do is start cleaning out the box and everything and trying to detail this bad boy up. I figure I might as well just go ahead and do all the little DOT things to make sure the truck is optimal. So being that I got 4-wheel disc brakes, I'm just gonna go ahead, I gotta order the tires. I'm gonna get brakes. I'm gonna get brakes, and I'm gonna get, go ahead and get rotors. I've seen some rotors for the trucks for about $393 for all 4 of them, which you kind of can't beat that. $100 basically a rotor. You can't beat that. That's a great deal. Because I have stress cracks in the front, so I want to take care of that before any DOT people see that and they're, you know, complaining. This truck it's an older truck. I put new rotors on my Ford F-350 as well, so. But I see some forklift tracks, so it's able to hold a forklift at least. You know, I get like cleaning the back of this and stuff is negligible. It doesn't really make or break the truck. I get that. But I like to keep my equipment clean, if that makes any sense. You guys seen me with the lunch trailer. I like to keep it clean, and that's also why I built my own lunch trailer, because I wanted a clean kitchen. So with this truck, I carry the same principle. I like my equipment to be clean. So if I pull up to somebody's facility and they see my equipment, they know, hey, this is a company, but this is a company that also takes care of its equipment, which means they'll take care of my equipment. It's almost like same thought process when it comes to food. If I take the proper steps for my own kitchen and cleaning the kitchen, you see me cleaning the kitchen, that means when I'm cooking your food, you can assume, because people jumped and make those assumptions, rightfully so, that I would also take care of your food. There you go. You just push it faster, that's all. There you go. Yeah. Every time you push, you got to pick it up so you don't bring the dirt back. Yeah, it's dirt. It ain't nothing but some dirt. Let JJ get some. Let JJ get some. Don't be afraid, JJ. Nothing but some work. You got to get all the little crumbs too. There you go. This is the money maker, so we got to keep it clean. If that's not a good workout, I don't know what is. Whew. You want to work out, just grab a floor and start sweeping. I guess I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Okay, the patch is now dry. It's pretty much metal now. So, being that it's completely dry, when it